How's the market? I can't go througa checkout line. I can't walk down the street because I'm always wearing my name tag. I get identified pretty quickly as a realtor. Everybody wants to know, how is the market? Now, a lot of realtors answer that question telling you how the market is for them. But that's not what people want to know. They want to know, how is the market for them? And let me tell you, if there is anything that is abstruse, it is the real estate market. You will hear on the national news all kinds of things about the real estate market. Well, that information to you is almost useless. Averages in Arizona or Michigan or in California mean nothing if you live in Alabama. In the Birmingham market, we have literally hundreds of markets. To define a market, to answer that question, to the asker of the question, how is the market? You really have to ask them some questions. And my question always is, well, it depends on where you live and where you're talking about and what you're talking about. Because there is a commercial market, there is a residential market, there is a farm market, there's a condo market, there's East Lake, there's Centerpoint, there's Mountain Brook, there's Homewood, and within each of those communities, there are submarkets. In the Trussville area, there are literally probably 4 dozen markets. In the Clay area, there are at least a dozen markets. There's probably even more. Within those markets, you need to be aware of what it is that you're being compared against. Are you looking, so we're looking for a home, a single family home. Is it 3 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, 5 bedrooms? Is it on a garden home lot? Is it on a horse farm? We need to know all of those things to understand what your market is. Then you say, well, what does that matter? Because market is defined by demand. And it's defined by supply. I work in these markets extensively, and I'm constantly looking at the market, analyzing what's for sale, what people are looking for, so we can evaluate that supply and demand. Those numbers are not reported on CNN or Money.com. They're only known by people who work in the local market. So what is the market like? Depends on where you live. What do you want to accomplish? Who are the buyers? Who are the sellers? Are you a buyer or are you a seller? That will depend on what the market is for you. What are you trying to accomplish? It is very important in trying to understand the market that you work with someone who understands the complexity of the market, and he realizes what the market is has nothing to do with them. It has to do with you and what you're trying to accomplish. So if a realtor would want to sit down with you and talk and ask you a few questions, they aren't trying to probe and understand your private, personal life. They want to understand what your goals are, what's important to you, what will affect the interpretation of what the market's like for you. You don't really care what the market's like in Chicago or Los Angeles, or maybe you do, but hey, I can't help you there. I can only tell you about the markets that I work, the markets that I have access to look at the data and know how to translate and interpret. Knowing what the market is crucial in making that decision. I tell a lot of people, and I tell this even to those people for whom I list property, I am not a salesman. I'm a teacher, I'm an advisor, I'm a counselor. I also know how to market stuff, but that marketing is not the same thing as selling. To market something, you must understand the market. You don't need a glad-handed used car salesman to sell real estate. You don't even want that. You don't want that kind of person guiding you in understanding the market, because they don't understand it either. You need somebody who can get beyond the abstruse, someone who can get into the details, the stuff that doesn't sound like fun, but the stuff that gets the job done. So how's the market? Ask somebody who knows, because it really matters. It will help you make the decision that is right for you. And no, not everybody should be a homeowner, and not everybody has got the right time to sell. Your market may be a seller's market, and your market may be a buyer's market. It will determine how you act. Get the right information about the market.